This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Calling Farmers, a 5-minute look at activities and developments in the agricultural sector.
The Agriculture Ministry is moving apace to get more greenhouses established across the island, and today we shed some light on this technology being used to boost domestic production. I'm Kevin Clark. Good morning. Earlier this year, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Dr. Christopher Tufton announced the establishment of 40 new greenhouses that will be leased to farmers through a joint project of the Canadian International Development Agency (CIDA) and the Government of Jamaica. The 40 new structures are expected to expand greenhouse production in Jamaica by 25%. Already there has been a 30% increase in greenhouse capacity over the past year, representing 303 tons of tomato, sweet pepper, lettuce and cucumber. Some farmers have already begun to use the technology and have been reaping the rewards. Meet Hopton Singh, Director of Farm Operations at Delightfully Jamaican Limited, a St. Elizabeth-based farming operation that focuses on cultivating tomatoes using hydroponics technology. The technique, which is greenhouse-based, sees fruits or vegetables being produced in controlled environments without the use of soil. Mr. Singh says there are some major considerations that farmers must assess before deciding if greenhouse technology is best for them.
I'm at 110 feet above sea level. One of my major constraints is the heat and humidity buildup inside the greenhouse. I have to invest in cooling equipment. That will drive my cost up per square foot, where as opposed to if I was at high altitude where I wouldn't need those cooling equipment. Your location will dictate what you put into a greenhouse to make it work. I've invested money in a high-tech structure that withstood 2 hurricanes.
After the location is chosen, the farmer should consider how mechanized they want their operation to be. This will determine the overall cost of setup.
Being mechanized doesn't eliminate the need for labor, it just minimizes it. So I am thinking anywhere from around $4 per square feet to probably $7 or $8 per square feet. And that's from low-tech to high-tech.
Based upon his own experiences with the technology, Mr. Singh has some advice for farmers who will be getting involved with greenhouses.
I try to preach sustainable agriculture. You invest money in a sustainable structure, a proper growing system, and it will pay for itself over time. When everybody else has downtime, you have none. The money you invest, what you put in is what you will get out. If you invest money in a proper growing system and a proper greenhouse, you will increase your yields. The startup cost is usually a challenge, but I always try to convince them to make that initial investment.
That was Director of Farm Operations at Delightfully Jamaican Limited, Hopton Singh. He adds that farmers should seek to maximize fertilizer use and utilize equipment and growing systems that can be monitored by people with moderate skills. This will not only increase yield, but also ensure that a wide net of persons can be employed.
Fish is bright people food, So keep the water clean. And guess what? Keep it cool. And remember, follow the rules. Don't trouble the fish them in the fish sanctuary. And when lobster season close, leave the lobster, make them grow. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and the Fisheries Division.
And that brings us to the end of our program. If you've got questions or comments, send them to us here at the JIS at 58A Halfway Shoe Road, Kingston 10. Or send your emails to radio@jis.gov.jm. And you can keep up with us by becoming a fan on Facebook. On behalf of studio engineer Andre Palmer, I am Kevin Clark. Have a good day.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.